So here I am in a palace in South India that was built in 1636. But I want to talk to you about a temple that I just left. It was a temple that was built a very long time ago, and it was dedicated to the Hindu gods Shiva and Bhavati. Inside the temple, there was just lots of idols carved out of stone on the pillars. It was just very, just a lot of artwork and stonework. If you weren't religious and you were just visiting the temple, you would just be, you'd be kind of excited of all the artwork. It was just, the artwork was beautiful, but then if you pay attention to the spiritual things inside, you know that the carvings and the paintings and stuff, they're not really good. They carry a lot of spiritual weight with them. But being in the temple was very. It was my first time in a place like that, and you could just feel that something was different in the atmosphere. You could just feel the weight of really despair in there, because people would come and they would bow down to gods that were made of stone. You would have some gods that would be made of stone that look like a cow. They pray to cows and the elephant, and they worship all these different animals, and it's just very odd to see people bowing down to idols like this. It kind of, when you're in there, for me being a biblical Christian, I just think of Old Testament times when the Hebrews were invading other territories and they were burning and destroying the idols of other people groups and stuff. I was just, you could just really see a lot of old ancient tradition in the temple, and but it was just very weird. The spiritual atmosphere was just heavy and thick. You could feel despair. You could feel apathy in there, and just it was almost confusing. Like you didn't know how to think or whatever. You couldn't really. You just walk around and look at things. But it was a very interesting time. So we were able to make it to what could have been one of the 7 wonders of the world, but the Taj Mahal was voted over the temple. But the temple was littered in idols. It was just very overwhelming. But yeah, that was my time in the temple. Very weird. The end.